Hi, my name is Jodi Hallsten Lyczak, and I am so excited to introduce myself to you. I am going to do my intro video maybe just a little bit differently than other people have done, and so if you're willing to stick with me, maybe we'll have a fun time with it together. I don't even know. This is so awkward. All right, let's go. The first of 5 things I will share with you today is my odd route into education. I started and stopped and then went going again. I started at a community college and then I stopped because I ran out of money. I'm a first-generation college student. I think some of you might understand how that goes. But I did go back, and when I went back, I was super excited and took 26 credits a semester, 20 to 26. 26 was my highest one term. It was nuts. And when I got done, I decided that I didn't know what I wanted to do with myself and didn't know how to write a resume. And so I went to grad school because that was safe and I knew how to student well. And so undergrad was at Minnesota Duluth, University of Minnesota Duluth, and graduate school was at the University of North Dakota, which was fun. North Dakota is fun. It was. And then I studied communication in both locations. And when I was done, the school called Illinois State University, which I had never heard of, said they'd hire me if I wanted to come down and interview. They were looking for people to teach communication classes. So I drove down to Normal, Illinois from North Dakota and interviewed, and look, I'm still here. I never left. That was in 1999. Isn't that crazy? They hired me to teach the communication theory class and some other stuff, and I'm still teaching the communication theory class. That's wild. But since I've been here, I've gotten my PhD from Illinois State University, so I too am an alumni, just like you will be. My PhD is in leadership, and I got that from the Higher Ed Administration Department, just right next door to Phil Hall in DeGarmo Hall. So yay, go Redbirds. So yay. Number 2, like I said, I've been teaching here since 1999, and I feel like I won the jackpot. I love teaching. I really do. I started college as a secondary history ed major, and then I took those weed out classes that they make you take to try to weed the people who aren't really serious about it out, and they weeded me right out of that major and into comm. So it worked, but I mean, I wanted to be a teacher, and so this kind of works really well. I like adults better than little kids anyway. I love what I do. I won the lottery. I can't imagine doing anything else except being an event planner. So I do that on the side in the philanthropical organizations I'm involved with in town, and it kind of gets that, kind of lets me do that, which is so much fun. And then I get to do what I love most full time. So it's the greatest job ever. Yes, yes. Number 3, what do I teach here? They give us this list. I'm going off of a list off camera. All right, so there's this list. Number 3, what do I teach? By now you figured out I teach Intro to Comm Theory and have since a million years ago. And so that's fun, and I hope that you take my class. You probably will, since you have to have the class to get through the major. And I teach the Intro to Media class. I've been doing that for quite a while now too, and I love that class as well. Sometimes I get to pick up a public speaking class. And so that's pretty much what I do in our department, and I just enjoy the heck out of it. Yay. 4, advice. My advice, if I could give only one piece of advice, which is really hard, but if I could only give one piece of advice to you, it would be to control your use of this addictive piece of technology when you are in the classroom. So many students, while I'm lecturing, have their face doing this, and I completely understand, because when it buzzes or you hear a ding, you definitely want to look down and see what it is, and you're just going to respond for a second, but for that second, or actually it takes way more than a second to construct a good text or find a good meme to send out or whatever it is, right? And if it's 10 different people you're communicating with, you're going to do this 10 times over the course of my class. And I'm up there talking, and I can see my word bubble in the classroom filled with test information that people should be writing down or typing up. And instead they're doing this. And I'm just like, you guys, what are you doing? You're missing out. And even if what I'm saying isn't on the test, it's contextualizing information that will be on the test, and it's completely getting missed. And everybody will tell me, no, but I mean, I can totally multitask. No, you can't. You think you can, but there's a ton of research, you know, research, the same stuff that cures cancer, that says that you can't. And so I'll have students in my office like, I don't know, I'm trying so hard in your class and your class is so hard. And why aren't I doing good on the tests? And I'm like, well, I might have an idea, right? So I know it's so tempting to have this next to you just to see if somebody texts you, but it pulls you away from the larger experience that you're paying a lot of money for. And I really wish that people would just put these things away, just put it away for an hour. It's just an hour, put it away, get rid of it, drop it in your bag at the bottom of your bag and leave it there. Just leave it there. That would be my piece of advice, because it really does draw your focus away from what's important. And what's important for that hour is what's going on in the classroom. And if you think you're going to get bored, doodle. Become the world's greatest doodler. That's that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all lectury. Oh my gosh, you must think I'm a monster now. I'm not. I am not Dolores Umbridge. Fun fact. We're supposed to tell you a fun fact. So my fun fact is, when I left college and for that period of time, we worked like a ton of jobs to pay the bills. One of the jobs that I worked was as a ski patrol, which was super fun. It really was. I mean, not all my jobs were fun, but 3 days a week for 6 hours a day, I was on the ski hill. And when it wasn't 20 below zero and horrible, and when we weren't trying to haul a body down the hill that was very, very gravely injured, those were not fun times. All I did was ski. I mean, for 6 hours, I skied every day. You can well imagine, I got really good at skiing. So that doesn't do me any good in the state of Illinois, where I have yet to find a decent, well, are there ski hills in Illinois? I mean, no. Like somebody said there's something called Villa Olivia up north. People, that is not a ski hill. That is a bump. So I don't know where there are no ski hills in Illinois. I haven't been on my boards forever. I gotta hang that one up. But I am, when I am on my boards, I'm really, really good. It's a crazy fun fact and a very useless skill in central Illinois. But it was fun while it lasted. It was so much fun. It was great. It's cold now, but oh my gosh, it was so much fun. So there you go. It's so great to meet you, and I can't wait to have you in my class. And we are so happy to have you in the School of Communication. Welcome. You picked the best major ever. We are the greatest major because we don't have math or science. Yes. I can't wait to meet you in person. Bye.